Good morning everyone. Today we are going to start with our PA2 syllabus. Okay. So what are the chapters that will be coming in your which are the chapters that will be coming in your syllabus in PA2, that is fractions and decimals. Okay. So today we are going to start with our chapter number fraction. Okay, chapter 7 fraction, that is given in your part B book. Okay. So here firstly I have written the definition of fraction. You people already remember that what is fraction. When you divide an object into number of equal parts. Okay, when you divide a whole object into equal part, then a part of the object is represented by the fraction. Okay, that part of the object is represented by the fraction. So how do we write fraction? We write like this. There is one number up, there is one number down, and there is a line in between. Okay, so you have to be careful that there is a line in between. So this line is called fraction bar. The above number that is given above the fraction bar is called numerator, and the number that is given down the fraction bar is called below the fraction bar is called denominator. Now what is numerator and denominator? The number on the top in a fraction tell us, what does this numerator tell us? Tell us how many parts are taken. So how many parts that we have taken, it tells you about that. And denominator is this is the denominator. And what is denominator? The number at the bottom. So the number that is given in the bottom is in the fraction tell us how many parts of the whole has been divided. So how many parts the whole has been divided means the whole thing is divided into how many parts, this denominator tell us. Okay, so numerator how many parts we have taken, and denominators the whole thing is divided into how many equal parts tells us the denominator. This is fraction. And what is fraction? Fraction is when you divide an object into equal parts, then a part is represented by the fraction. Okay, this is fraction. I hope that you remember. Now all these are the example of the fraction. This shaded part is the part taken, and this whole figure is divided into how many parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here the fraction will be 1 upon 4. How do you read this fraction? You read like this: 5 upon 8. Yeah, 5 by 8. You can say 5 upon 8 also, or you can say 5 by 8 also. Okay, so now let us come to your jump start today. So what is jump start? Fractions. Jump start, color the fraction by 1 by 2. So this circle is given to you, and you have to just color the 1 by 2 part of the figure. So I am going to color this half portion of the half. 1 by 2 is half. Okay, so 1 by 2 I am going to color like this. This is the 1 by 2 portion of the circle. I'm going to color it like this, right? So now I'm going to, here this is called half of the circle. As you can see, I have shaded half of the circle. Now I have to shade this 1 by 4. 1 by 4 means this circle is divided into 4 equal parts, and then you have to shade the 1 by 4. So 1 by 4 portion will be this one. So you have to shade this thing also. So this is the 1 by 4th portion of the circle, this part. Okay, if I am going to divide the circle into 4 equal, so this part, this here, this part and this part will be 1/4. Okay, 4 parts will be there. Now you have to shade the 1 by 8. 1 by 8 portion you have to shade. So it means now you have divided the circle into 8 equal parts. 8 equal part. So I am going to shade this portion only. I can shade this one also, I can shade this one also, it's my wish. Both are 1 by 8. So this one is 1 by 8 of the circle. Okay, now I hope that you know what is half, what is 1 by 4th, what is 1 by 8. It means 1 by 8 means when you divide the circle into 8 equal parts. 1 by 4 is when you are dividing the circle into 4 equal parts and you are taking only one portion. And 1 by 8 is when you are dividing the whole circle into 8 equal parts and you are taking one portion. 1 by 2 is you are dividing the circle into 2 equal parts and you are taking one portion. Okay. Now here, which of the following figures represent the fraction of 1 by 3 and 1 by 5? So 1 by 3 and 1 by 5. So as you can see here, I am going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total number of fraction is given here. Total number of divisions are 5, and what is happening here? Total number of division is 5, and how many parts are taken? As you can see here, that one part is taken. So I am going to write like this: 1 by 5, and this portion, this part is 1 by 5. So I am going to write like this: 1 by 5, because one portion is taken and this figure is divided into 5 equal parts. And this one is 1, 2, 3, one portion is taken, so I am going to write here 1 by 3. Okay, 1 by 3. Now here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 portions are there, and how many parts are taken? 1 is taken, so I am going to write 1 by 5. And this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again this is 5 parts and one portion is taken, so I am going to take 1 here. I am going to write here 1, and here also 1, 2, 3. So here I am having 3 parts, 3 equal parts, and one portion is taken, so I am going to write 1 by 3 here. Okay, so 1 by 3 here and 1 by 3 here, and these 3 are 1 by 5. Okay, now complete the table. Fraction is written, 1 by 7 is written. What is numerator? Numerator is the number that is given above the fraction bar. So 1 is the numerator. Denominator is the number which is given below the fraction bar, that is 7. So 7 is the denominator. Here numerator and denominator is given. So how you are going to write the fraction? 4 will be in numerator and 15 will be in denominator, and you have to use the fraction bar. Here what is given above the fraction bar? 2. So we are going to write 2 here. What is given down the fraction bar? 9. So we are going to write 9 in the denominator. Write the fraction shown by the colored part in each figures. So you have to write the fraction, that is colored parts according to given. So total number of mangoes given, firstly we are going to count that: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So total number of mangoes are 12. How many are taken? 1, 2, 3. So we are going to write total number you have to write down, and the number that is taken you have to write in numerator. This is denominator, this is numerator. Now here as you can see, the figure is divided into how many total equal parts are there. Number of how many parts of the whole are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 we have written in denominator. How many parts has been taken? 2. So we are going to write 2 in the numerator. As you can see, the whole picture is colored. How many parts are there? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are there, and 8 parts are taken. So we are going to write 8 upon 8. Okay students. Now next is identify a fraction as a part of a whole and collection. Can you find out the fraction as a part or whole of collection? Yes. Okay, represent a fraction as a part of whole and collection. Can you represent the fraction as a part and a whole fraction? Yes. And identify numerator or denominator. Can you find out the numerator and denominator? So yes, we can. So that's why I'm going to put tick here. Okay everyone. So now I am going to send you a worksheet also, so that you people can practice. Okay, I hope that this topic is clear to everyone. We are going to do today. Okay, bye bye. Have a good day.